Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a lot different, I guess, than my other story times. It is a story from my past, but it is not a funny story by any means. And I was thinking about doing this video for a long time because I thought it would relate to a lot of girls, especially girls who are in college. So today I'm going to be talking about the time that I was sexually assaulted in college. And I just want to say right now, I'm a lot of things, but I am not a liar, and if you are going to accuse me of lying in this video, then I will block you and you will never be able to comment on one of my videos again, just because this is a very personal subject to me. Like I said, this video is not easy for me to film, but I don't mind talking about it if I think that someone could relate to it or it could help someone out there just a little. Basically, this happened when I was about 19 years old. I was in college at UMass Amherst and I was at a party, and I remember me and a couple of my friends were like, there was like a group of guys talking to us, and they were from a different college. Like, I didn't know any of them, but we were just like talking, and so we're talking blah blah blah. Like, that's the only way that I knew this person was because he was in the group of people that we were talking to. And so I was a little tipsy, whatever, started drinking, and the house that we were in had 3 separate floors. So I had hidden my bag in one of my guy friends' rooms, like downstairs. I think there was like 12 guys that lived in that house, so we were like friends with them, and they let us like keep our personal belongings in the room so it wouldn't get stolen at the party. So I had put my bag in a room on the 2nd floor, and I was like, oh, I have to go get something out of my purse. So I go downstairs to get it, and I go in the room, and all of a sudden I hear the door lock behind me, and it was one of the guys from that group of like hockey players from a different school. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I just wanted to like get you in private. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just getting something out of my bag. Like, not like trying to do anything here. And he came up to me and like started making out with me, and I pushed him away, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, stop. I'm not interested in this. Like, this is like, I'm not trying to hook up with you. And so then he proceeded to push me down onto the bed and had my arms on the bed, and that's when I realized that he was trying to do something that I wasn't agreeing with. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and be dramatic and say that he was trying to rape me because I don't know that for a fact, but in my mind, that's what I thought worst case scenario was about to happen. And he was on top of me. He was disgusting. He was not someone I was flirting with, and it's just, there's nothing you can do to justify his actions, so please do not try in the comments, because you were not there, I was there, and I knew he was doing something that I wasn't consenting to at all. And so he had my arms down, and so the only thing I could use was my legs to then bring them up and kick him with both of my legs into the wall. And it was one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me, because honestly, if he had been stronger or more sober, or I had been more drunk, if I had been more drunk, I don't know what would have happened. And then whose fault would that have been? Mine, right? For being drunk. So that's what my point is with this video, is that I feel like girls get blamed all the time for shit like this. And it's like, he followed me downstairs into a room. I never asked him to come with me, and I was not interested in him, and I let him know that, and he still proceeded to try to take advantage of me when I was drunk. And I don't think that's right. And so I kicked him off of me. I ran out of the room, luckily unlocked the door before he got up, and I ran to my guy friends, and this motherfucker stayed in the room for the rest of the night, and his friends told all my guy friends he left because they were going to beat the living shit out of him. And I had no idea. I thought he had left too, but he was hiding in the room because he knew if he came out, he was fucking dead. That was honestly very scary for me. I hope that it never happens to any of you, but I'm sure that it has. And I just want to let you guys know, like, there's no right way for a guy to make you have sex with him. Like, there is no justifying that. that is rape, and if someone tries to do that to you, fight with everything you have, because that's your best bet, honestly. Like, kick them in the fucking nuts, punch them in the face, whatever limb you have to use, like, use it against them, because you know the next day the guy's gonna say that you agreed to it when you were drunk, or, you know, it's your fault for being a drunk slut. Like, that's what people are going to say. So it's like, I can relate so much to that, because I know if one circumstance had changed in that, I don't know what would happen to me, and it's really scary. And I'm lucky that I could control the situation as best as I could. But the truth is, that kid never got any repercussions for it. I don't even know his name. And he hid all night, so my friends didn't even get to beat the shit out of him. So it's just scary to me, and I want to, I just want people to be more aware, I guess. Guys should not be taking advantage of girls who are drunk. Even if they say they want to have sex with you, they don't. They're fucking hammered, and they can't say, yes, I want to have sex with you, because their mind is not right, okay? Like, people do dumbass shit when they're drunk. That doesn't mean they want to. So any guy who takes advantage of a drunk girl, unless you've been, like, seeing each other, and, like, even, I don't know. There's obviously some certain circumstances where people who have been seeing each other get drunk and have sex. I'm not saying that's like rape. I'm just saying, you meet a girl at a party, she's hammered out of her mind, do not have sex with her. You're an asshole if you do. Like, you're fucked up. And it's just not right. And I feel so much for the girls who aren't lucky like me, and who have been through like crazy shit, and people call them liars because of it. And it's just crazy. Like, all his friends outside the room were like, he would never do that, you're lying. And I was like, really? Because were you just in the locked room with me? Like, I didn't fucking lock the door. Why did he lock the door? Like, are you kidding me? He's disgusting. I would never touch him. And anyone who looked at him would think the same thing. It's just like, you are fucking crazy. Like, guys will always stick up for their friends too, so girls have no one but their own friends and people who believe them. And so I just want to let you guys know, if you've been through that, you can talk to me about it, because I understand what it's like and how scary it is, and I didn't even get raped. It's actually one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me, and that's why I didn't really want to make this video. But I thought that maybe someone could relate to it and not feel like alone. This is for awareness mostly, because I want people to be more aware that because a girl has sex with someone at a party, it doesn't mean she wanted to. You know what I mean? And like, it doesn't mean she was aware of it, because that's not always the case. So I guess just be more open-minded. If you hear rumors about people, or you have this preconceived notion of who they are as a person because of something you heard, it's not always true. So just keep that in mind and be careful. Like, do not, like, watch your back, honestly, when you're at parties. Like, do not leave your drink. Do not go into a room by yourself, because you never know, like, what people are gonna do. And it's scary, and I want you guys to be aware of that, because I do love you. You're like my little family, and if I can help someone out by giving them advice on not trusting guys like that, like, take it from me. It's not fun, and I lucked out, honestly, because it could have been a lot worse. So just keep that in mind. Try to be safe when you go out drinking. Not to sound like your mom, but it is, you know, something you have to be aware of, unfortunately, because you never know what other people are going to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope maybe it helped some of you, or helped you be more aware. But yeah, just be careful, especially if you're in college, because getting like shit-faced out of your mind, it sounds fun, but it's never that fun when you wake up in the morning and you don't know what you did the night before. You don't know, you know, if you threw up everywhere. It's just not fun. So try to like limit those nights, because it's limiting the amount that you make yourself really vulnerable. So I hope you guys took something from this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, I love you.